So with that, that's it.
For now.
Yeah. So
Well, not even for now, but just who knows what shape the next season will take. I'm glad that we were able to get new people into Ultraman.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of our Cast Ranger fans into Ultraman now. Now they love it. I think sometimes a bit more than we do. So, but yeah. So thank you, Gar, for having me on the show. I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
For sure, because it made watching Ultraman just a bit more exciting. So, and I love this franchise now, and I will continue loving it. So,
I guess that is Ultraranger episode 169, and also the finale of Ultraranger. Gotta start going before the waterworks start going.
aww.
But until next time, everyone.
Schwa for now.
Whatever form that may be. Schwa for now. Welcome, one and all, to Ultra Galaxy Chat.
What? Oh no. You want to talk about Ultraman, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, I better get on Decker for this?
This is sort of a sideshow where we talk about Ultraman Decker, the currently airing Ultraman series.
We talk about Ultraman's present.
Yeah, we're talking about Ultraman's present.
That's it. No past, no future, no Godzilla, no kaiju in between. Just the present.
You know what? That should be a thing. Where it's like Ultraman's past is Ultraranger. Ultraman's present is Ultra Galaxy Chat. Future should be Ultra News. Godzilla should be its own thing. And all kaiju in between. Well, that's a title on its own. All kaiju in between.
Yeah, all kaiju in between. Just Ultra Cube.
Gamera.
Yeah, Gamera.
Yeah, this isn't sort of like a big editing thing. I just thought, just talk with other Ultraman fans about Decker. And to ease into this, I have Lane here to talk about the first two episodes with me. Yeah. I originally wanted him to talk about the third episode because it has his favorite kaiju, Gomera, but...
Yes.
But you know what? First two episodes is better than nothing.
Yeah, I watched the first two episodes of Ultraman Decker. It was cool, but I have some things, and I think some things that could have improved the overall first two episodes, so...
You have not actually seen all of Ultraman Trigger.
No, I watched 8 episodes, and then I just kind of I think I was just in a weird point at the time when I was really stressed out with work and stuff like that, and I was kind of having a thing with my dad close to passing away, so I was just kind of fell out of Ultraman, and then Gar was like, oh, Trigger sucks, and I was just like, oh, okay, well then I won't watch it at all then. And then I just kind of realized that without Gar, Ultraman just doesn't feel the same or as special.
There's literally no bond there of sitting down with another person right beside you and watching Ultraman.
You're the Rosso to my Blue, man. It's just, you can't have them apart like the movie showed. We learned the valuable lesson in that movie.
You're the juggler to my orb.
No, I'm the orb to your juggler.
That is true. I am more twisted and evil than you.
Yeah. Okay, so this takes place after Trigger, right? But how long?
So, the Trigger movie took place 2 years after the original show. And so this takes place 7 years after that.
Okay.
If Trigger started in 2021, add 9 years to that, so it's the year 2030.
Shit. And what I saw is that they're finally starting a second colony on Mars. Mars is more prominent. There's a lot more people living on it.
There's more basic trips there.
Yeah, they're fucking launching rockets daily.
We all know the planet's doomed, so might as well go visit other planets.
But yeah, so we get introduced to our pro tag. Energetic little fucker, ain't he?
He definitely has some Asuka in him. let's not beat around the bush. Decker is supposed to be a tribute to Dinah.
Yeah, and like, he gave me a lot of Haruki energy, but like, he's not Haruki, like, not at all.
I think Haruki has more of a understanding to what he does.
Yeah.
Where this guy here, he's sort of oblivious a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
He's kind of very headstrong into going to do the right thing. So, like, even though, like, people were constantly telling him to, like, get the fuck out, evacuate yourself. Like, even the captain later says, like, I commend you for saving people, but in a crisis, you should always think about yourself first. So he's very kind of headstrong into, like, just jumping into going to do something. Even if it could possibly hurt him. Which I guess Asuka was kind of like that, too.
Yeah. Which is also, like, I've been watching a lot of Return of Ultraman recently for Season 5 of Ultraranger. And the main character of that, Go, like, I see a lot of him in there as well. Especially the fact that, oh, you're a government official doing your job? I'm going to go do it for you because it's just in my nature.
Now, the other two characters who are already part of the organization, because, like, Asumi, like, joins them afterwards because he wants to, like, help out. I think what they could have done in terms of, like, story and characters is they all should have been friends from the very beginning. And they all wanted to do something more to help humanity, and then that's why they all join up together. And it's kind of like, have you ever seen Starship Troopers?
Yeah.
High school friends, and they wanted to make a difference, and they lost their homes, so they all joined the military together to do something. So I think that would have been more impactful, you know? Like, I know they're gonna gradually build a bond as the show goes on, but I feel like you should have established that bond from the very beginning.
They do have a very Go Busters-esque type of friendship.
Yeah.
Like, you got two of them that are already in the organization. You have the one that joins in later.
And one's, like, very, like, I want to just get the work done, and he, like, gives up easily. And then the other girl who's just like, I just want to do what I believe is right. And I'm like, good for you.
Yeah, there's, Kirino, who's the female member, and Ryumon, the top student in the class.
Also, Mars and Earth get attacked in a horrible alien invasion. By the way, yeah, not big deal.
Not a big deal. I mean,
the spheres!
I mean, at least with Decker, they're doing more of the spheres than what Dinah did.
Yeah, but, like, they come down, they're fucking shit up, and then, like...
absorbing people.
Yeah, and, like, I kind of feel like he kind of got Decker's powers just out of nowhere.
That was a bit odd. Like, at least...
Well,
cause,
I guess Asuka's was the same, wasn't it?
Yeah, where it's just, like, the light of the galaxy sort of gave him the powers of Dinah.
That was cool how Deckard showed up, though. Like, he was just, like, in limbo and then showed space, and then he just kind of manifested out from space, and it was just like, cool. Here's a car with my face on it. Here's a changer. Alright, go nuts. Be the light that I can be.
Oh, really? That's what you heard? All I heard was Decker.
Sure.
I'm like, wait a minute. Take it into, like, movie editor and, like, change around the audio. Decker. Hit the enter button. Zeton. Oh, no.
Oh, Zeton, fuck. So, yeah, Decker's cool. First off, he looks great.
I have to agree on that. He does look really good.
I hate his changer.
Oh, have you seen how big that thing is?
Yeah, but I just don't like the fin horn thing pops up, and then there's just this big gaping fucking hole. Hate it.
You know what? That's fair.
The voice is weird.
Ultraman Decker! Flash time!
I think it's because that there's no editing to the voice. Where it's like...
Ultra Dimension!
Yeah,
Ultraman Decker! Flash time!
We're going with the first try, slap into the toy.
Yeah, and then you had the Gene Riser that was voiced by Hiyama, but, like, I'm not trashing Hiyama. He does great work, so...
It's weird to think, I met him a few months before Gene premiered.
You just were like, fuck!
Damn, I gotta meet him again. Have him sign my Gene Riser.
Yeah.
Or at that point, the Ultra Replica will be out. Be like, sign my Ultra Replica Gene Riser. Yeah, Decker's design's cool. I sort of like the armored look that he has on his arm, but I don't know if you've seen his other forms.
Yeah, I know. I saw him in the opening, which the opening's nice.
Yeah, the opening's nice, but I think the ending's better because, it's Kageyama. When has he ever made a bad song?
That's true, but I just felt like the ending didn't have like that kind of like ending feel that an Ultraman series usually has.
I think it's because they're going for something more upbeat.
Like, what was it? Shine Your Orb was the orb ending?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking, like, years later, that still fucking, hits me right here. It's so good.
I think the only ones I can't remember right now off the top of my head are the Rube endings.
I just remember they were nice. They were
Yeah.
nice. We got a new original kaiju, right? Because they do that every first episode. We always get, like, a new one.
Yes, so with the spheres being back and they have the ability of mutating kaiju, the first original kaiju we see is the dynamic fusion monster Spherosaurus.
It was cool.
Yeah, I love how big he was compared to Decker.
He's got honking front legs.
He had like a disturbing roar as if like he was breaking the universe.
But yeah, I like that Asumi has, like, he defeats the sphere source or whatever like that, and then gets, like, a vision of, like, the spheres covering the Earth in, like, a barrier. So he, like, flies up in space to, like, try to fight as many of them off as he can, but, like, obviously can't, because it's too much for him.
Yeah, he ends up failing.
But we also find out that his mother and father went to Mars on, like, a vacation, but, like, they might be dead. Who knows?
I have a feeling they're alive.
And then Earth gets covered in this barrier, which it's probably because the spheres are, like, planning on invading them again later.
From what I remember from Dyna, the spheres mentioned that they were trying to be like one existence in the universe. So I think they're trying to collect up all the inhabited planets, probably absorb them over time.
Yeah, so then, like, Asumi decides to join the organization. Was it TPA?
TPU.
TPU. The other two are surprised to see him join up, and he's like, I'm gonna help out, do whatever I can, because my place, because we own a cracker shop.
Yeah, my grandfather owns a cracker shop, and he told me, Sonny, you're a cracker for not joining them.
They're space crackers.
Yeah, they're space crackers. They're made of
space.
space.
Crackers. Well, I think his like his dad, like his grandfather owns like a bakery, so I think it's just like a bakery. We also see the Guts Falcon and
Nurse Desi.
Yeah, are still around, so that's cool. Who knows if the Trigger team was in it or not?
Oh no, it was the vice captain Kaizaki. She mentioned that they all went out into space. So the Nurse Desi and Guts Falcon have been just on autopilot.
They're like automated?
Yeah, they're like automated now.
Oh, okay.
But could you imagine just, oh, look, there's Guts Select.
Oh, well, they're gone.
Guess that's a way to write out the characters.
So then a year's passed since the sphere invasion. So I like that some time's gone by. That was really cool. I like when shows do that.
Like, it is a bit crazy to think that the entire year has passed and nothing has changed. And even Asumi brings up the fact of, like, yeah, we all just sort of went back to doing our thing.
We see a scene where Asumi's like in like a gym, kind of like training by himself. He tries to like unlock the Decker power again, but he's like, "Why isn't it working?" And I'm like, "Because you're not in a moment of critical danger. Haven't you watched Ultraman before? Jesus Christ! It doesn't. The power doesn't come to you until you most desperately need it."
You see any kaiju? No? Then you ain't getting the power.
The rules of Ultraman follow, like, Zordon's heavy-ass rules for Power Rangers. Do not use your power for personal gain. People must not know about your identity.
Don't escalate a battle unless the enemy does first.
Exact! Yeah! So, obviously, apparently, whoever was writing Power Rangers at the time saw Ultraman, because those are the exact same rules that Ultraman applies to. That's incredible. That's incredible when you think about it.
Now I'm just thinking of Tommy Oliver pulls out the Dragon Dagger as if it was the beta capsule.
God. Shit!
See ya!
No! It's just Ultraman with a fucking dragon shield like edited onto him. So yeah, there are people who are getting like possibly added to Gut Select, and so it's like, okay, well, we're gonna put you on this exercise. So here's Team A, and then the other main three are Team B. We never see Team A ever again. Probably dead. So they're trying to do the exercise together, and then like Kazasumi like hurts his ankle or something like that, and they're like, Ryumon's like, oh, you can't finish the exercise now because you're injured, and like kind of just like, don't be an asshole. You can still do this.
Yeah, Kirino, like she sort of understands. It's like, Ryoma, I understand you. Asumi, I understand you. Both of you are being babies right now, however.
Hardcore babies.
Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura.
Oh my god, that's totally what it is, too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's them. Yeah, and then episode 2, like, Decker summons, Mikolas, which I was like, okay, it's gonna bug me if I don't know where he's from, so I looked it up, and it's like, oh, episode 3 of Ultra 7, and I'm like, I don't remember that at all. It's so long ago. Shit.
Well, I mean, we did record Ultra 7 back in, like, what?
2020?
2020, 2021, so it's been a good year or so.
Yeah, but, like, I don't remember him at all.
Don't worry, he only showed up, like, I think 3 times in Ultra 7.
Okay.
He was one of the capsule kaiju.
What was the kaiju again?
It was a Trigger kaiju. It was a Death Drago.
Oh yeah, Death Drago. He was pretty cool.
One of the only original kaijus that was in Trigger. I don't know. I feel like they could have done a better kaiju, but I guess to ease into all the people that have only seen Trigger, it's like, hey, look, remember him from Trigger?
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like, you can't watch this without watching Trigger first, because it's kind of like a continuation, you know?
Yeah, it is sort of the sequel problem of you at least need to understand the basics of Trigger, which is hard because that show was just meh.
Yeah, like, because like I was watching this and I just feel like I've been missing a piece of something, and I'm like I can't really enjoy this unless I've watched the previous thing, but I don't want to watch the previous thing. Apparently, it's bad.
Honestly, Lane, you said what, 8 episodes you've seen of it?
Yeah.
That's pretty much is all you need to see.
Okay. I like the thief. The thief was cool. I liked Ignis. He was the best part.
You know what? Watch it for Ignis.
Because he becomes Dark Trigger, and it's fucking cool.
Yeah. Just you remember the Tiga finale?
Mm-hmm.
Just think of that, but scratch out Tiga with Trigger.
Oh, okay.
And there's your finale.
Oh, so he dies, and then the power of the entire fucking world has to, like, restore him?
Yes.
With light? Oh my god. It really is New Generation Tiga.
Except worse.
I think this was literally just Tsuburaya being like, we can't think of anything new. Oh, it's Tiga's anniversary coming up. Everyone liked Tiga. Let's just do Tiga again.
Yeah, apparently the whole, like, a lot of the Tiga tribute stuff was very last minute. So, like, 80% of what Trigger was going to be got scrapped.
Did at least Trigger team up with Tiga? Ever?
Sorta. Tiga does show up.
Okay.
And they fight a Keloid together.
Oh.
But it's, like... It's not Tiga.
Oh, it's not Tiga again, huh?
Yeah, it's not Tiga again, where it's like...
Oh, I love that joke.
It's Tiga, but it's not.
It's him? What? Like, 5% not him.
Exactly. That's when everyone came to the realization of Trigger. No. They also butchered Ultraman Z, but that's a story for 30 episodes later into Ultraranger.
Yeah, so I guess Decker has the ability to summon kaijus, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, it's Ultra 7's 55th anniversary. Might as well bring back those capsule kaijus.
Made Zero have that ability or something, because, like, it's Zero. He's Ultra 7's son.
Also, I'm surprised that freaking none of the Like you're telling me this entire Earth has been covered by spheres, and you're telling me no Ultras in the other universes have come to help?
You probably don't even know what's happening.
That's true. The multiverse is massive.
Who knows? That barrier's probably cutting off like all like communication anywhere, so probably even Ultras can't fucking see it. Unless Zero was doing a fucking flyby of that Earth, and he was like, "Oh fuck, what's going on down there?" You know what? Nah, that's their problem.
Nope.
Ah!
Sorry, guys. Trying to find Reboot.
Trying to find Zed. He fucked up again. And then, yeah, so of course, like, the captain, he sees them, and he's like, "You guys are reckless. I told you to leave the exercise. Anyways, your party got select. Here, meet the vice captain, and, oh, here's Hanajiro as a robot."
No.
No, and you know what's funny is they introduce Hane 2, I think is his name.
Yeah, they call him Hane too.
And you hear him talking, but you can hear Hanajiro sounds coming out of him from in the background, and I'm just like, you're just ruining Gar's love for this thing even more. Oscar. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just hearing the sounds coming out of the thing, and then you just hear this like, "Greetings, I am Honey 2. Pleasure to meet you." I'm like, oh. Well, this is a thing I'll show. I mean, he pilots the Guts Hawk really awesomely, which the Guts Hawk is fucking cool.
Yeah, apparently we're going to get one more Guts vehicle, and it's going to combine with all three of them.
Ooh, oh, just like in fucking...
Dinah.
They're all one giant ship, and then they separate into 3 separate ships.
Yeah.
Now they're doing the reverse.
Now I'm just thinking, okay, Gaia's anniversary's next year.
They're gonna do a Gaia series. No, they have to finish the trio.
If they plan this out, this could have been like the penultimate Ultraman trilogy.
You know what I want? I want a series where it's like Cosmos' son. Because like Cosmos has a family, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so like have it be about like his kid. Kid becomes an Ultraman.
Anyone could be Cosmos.
Anyone could be Cosmos.
I think. I don't know. I haven't seen Cosmos.
Oh, I also saw a great clip where it was like a stage thing, and like Asuka's actor and Asumi's actor were like, and it like Dinah just goes up to Asuka goes up to like Decker. He's like, "Oh, look how nice this is," and then like Asumi's also fanboying over Dinah. He's like, "Oh my god!"
You know they're going to get them to team up at some point in this show or movie.
Oh, Asuka's always willing to fucking come back as Dinah.
Like, they're gonna have to bring in Shin Asuka at some point so that they can do a proper Dinah Decker team up. We can get him for a Figure Arts commercial, but we can't have him show up for 5 seconds in an actual show.
No, because he's too busy. Even though his boy band fucking disbanded.
Yeah. I know why Ultraman Trigger sucked. It didn't have the Navi section at the end of the episode.
Oh, but Decker does, 'cause it's awesome.
Yeah.
They did the first Navi without Hane 2, and then they introduced Hane 2, and they're like, there you go.
We learned one good thing, which is Decker's Spacing Beam's name. And it's apparently Celegion's, or Celegin Beam. I think it's supposed to be like a word play on Legend Beam.
Okay.
But it's like Selgend Beam.
This beam was pretty.
Oh, it is pretty. How does the sun, like, how do they still get sunlight if the entire planet's covered in spheres?
You know what?
Or maybe it's like a holographic sort of force field where like they can't see it.
Yeah, I think it was just because, like, they were probably cautious for, like, the first few months, and then, like, after, like, half a year, they were just kind of like, okay, nothing's happened. This barrier's not really affecting us. Whatever. Cool.
Gee, something like what we just went through for the last 2 years.
Oh, it's still going, but, like, at least we have a handle on it now.
Yeah, I'd say the show so far has a better job than Trigger on having the characters be a bit more decent.
Yeah, I think I've noticed with Trigger, because Trigger, they had like a big cast which had like all wacky personalities, but now it's just like, okay, you just have the gimmick robot character, the captain and the vice captain, and then you have the 3 new recruits, with one of them being an Ultraman.
We don't have any villains that we have to introduce yet.
Yeah.
That we know of. The Spheres are the villains, but they don't speak.
No. But I will give episode 3 a watch just so I can see my boy Gilmore in action.
We'll probably watch it after we're done recording here.
You put Courtney.
Ooh. But yeah, essentially this is just Ultra Galaxy chat. We just chat about what we think about the recent Ultraman. Not too critically, just oh hey look. What do you think of this? I liked it.
Yeah. Decker's cool. He ain't Dinah though.
Oh no, nothing. Dinah's up there. Like he is up there.
Dude, like I won't forget. Like we saw him in freaking. We saw him in Orb the Origin Saga, and I was just like, who is this? Or no, we saw him in the Zero movie, and I was like, who is this fucking guy? And then we saw him in the Origin Saga, and I was like, oh, it's the Dinah guy again. He's cool. And then in the third Zero movie, and just they're all hyping on Dinah, and it's like, okay, who's this Ultraman Dinah guy? And then we were like, bring Dinah to Crunchyroll, and then Crunchyroll stopped getting Ultraman, and then it didn't matter anymore because they posted stuff on YouTube. And then we found Dinah anyway. So.
Yeah, and now Dinah is legally available to watch over on Show Factory TV. Yeah. But yes, you can watch Ultraman Decker on the official Subaru Productions YouTube channel, or you can watch it on Ultraman Connection, the official international Ultraman website, where you can also watch things such as the entirety of Ultraman Z, Ultraman Trigger New Generation Tiga, and the director's cuts of both Ultra Galaxy Fight New Generation Heroes and the Absolute Conspiracy. Well, Lane, it was nice chit-chatting with you.
Always, man. Always.
I'll let you shout out anything if you have anything to shout out, like if you want people to follow you anywhere.
I mean, you can just follow me on Twitter at robolane_. Twitter's like my life, so I'm on Twitter all the fucking time. I don't really stream as much as I'd like to because my job. But you can check me at Twitch at robolane, also. So.
You're also on Cast Ranger.
Yeah, also go check us out on Cast Ranger. We're great. Gar's on there the odd time.
Well, thank you all for coming to Ultra Galaxy Chat Episode 1. Until next time, everyone, schwa for now.
Schwa for now!